During the summer of 2023, we moved to a remote Scottish Hebridean island to be its only two residents, along with our 2 pet sheep and pair of cats. These remote islands seem to retain an old-fashioned rhythm and a charm which we find encouraging us to live a more frugal and simple life, the way man was perhaps more intended to. We have an ancient stone cottage to restore, veggies to grow, livestock to build up, fish to catch and smoke, a boat to buy, and much more. Step back in time with us at the Scottish Isle. stopped just down the coast from Mallaig. Some of you might recognise this sweet little Victorian train station. Last time I was here, I wasn't on time to film the steam train for you. You know, the Hogwarts Express Harry Potter steam train that goes from Mallaig to Fort William and back again, other way round, but never mind. Well, I think I'm on time today, so I'm going to wait and I'm going to try and get some footage for you of the famous steam train. Mind.
Do you know what? I just used the grenade on this log. My God, it did not want to break. Well, you haven't come here to watch me do this.
Why have I come here?
You've come here because we're going to go and do the water tank.
I want to do the water tank.
Yep, well that's what we've got to do because it's got to be done. And we just had so much rain that we've got... Actually, how long is it going to take to empty the other water tank?
Didn't take that long last time. It's going to be a whole day we're going to have to spend doing this.
Why?
Because it's such a pernickety, fiddly job.
We empty one tank. Yeah?
Yeah.
We push it over. Yeah?
Yeah.
We put the other tank on top.
Yeah.
We fill the second tank again. We don't have to connect them yet.
Okay.
Well, and I'm the grumpy, procrastinator, curmudgeon.
Well, you said it.
They don't know half, do they?
This promontory, is that what you call it? Sticky out bit down here that you turn the quad in. It's never normally fully submerged. There's always just a little mound on the top that sticks up. But last night it was completely underwater. What I find mad is that when you're right at the end of the causeway, when I was strimming down there, strimming all the seaweed off the causeway, see the dark part of that island where it meets the water, that's above your head. That's how deep it is so quickly.
This has been sat like that for 6 months.
Yeah, like that.
It's about time it was moved.
Why did we not do this last time? I forget. We don't have the parts.
Yeah, we remember the configuration was completely wrong. We needed to sort it out and do a new configuration. The last time we put this up there, it ended up there.
It wants to be there.
Because the wind blew it off, didn't it? So the plan is put this on that corner, empty this one. When that one's empty, shove it over, then fill the second one, and then we'll fill the third one as soon as we're up.
As soon as we can be bothered installing all the bits.
Because you don't want to do it.
I'd just like to say something.
What?
I didn't know that people were so precious about their scissors.
Well, yeah, you learnt the hard way, didn't you?
Well,
oh, hang on. I've got multiple frogs. It's all right, they've gone. They jumped in the water.
They were in my drawer. They didn't have a fancy bow on them saying these are Scott's special scissors. What he got in Grimsby, what he is really precious about, don't use them. You've never said to me, these are my fancy scissors that I got in Grimsby, what I love, don't use them.
No, but the moment that I brought them over here to I don't know what it was, cut something, and I left them in your drawer, I even made a note to myself, don't leave those in her drawer. And then the next thing that I see of my scissors is you cutting wire with them, proving to myself that my point was correct. I should never have left them in your drawer. But we've got some new ones now, so...
Yeah, we've got gifted some new ones, thank you.
Are you in the right position for this?
No, and I've got a poorly knee. Excuse me, little sheep.
We've got no time for knee situations, I'm afraid. Do you want me to get that side and pull this?
Not really. I just want you to be aware that I can't move that fast. Sorry, Shona, if that was you. It's got water in it. Which I suppose is...
How's it got water in?
The point. Right, what are we doing?
Hey?
What's the plan of attack? Should we put the bottom of it here? And then just...
You need to go as high as you can, basically. That's why I asked you if you want me to do it.
Oh, well, yeah, then.
Well, then you're going to have to take the weight and keep pushing. As I lift it, yeah, and pull, you push.
What's the word? What's the word that you'll use when I have to push?
Push.
It's not very exciting. Life's about... Ooh! See, you didn't tell me to push it then.
Seriously, how has water got in this? I've got nothing to hold on to. Right, hang on.
Yeah, okay. We'll do that then. Right, empty the other one. Please don't blow over this time.
As you would imagine, all of the cement here is failing.
What are we going to do about it? Nothing.
At this moment in time, nothing at all. I need to turn... That is off.
Is it closed?
You never turn that back on. So if you never turn that back on, we've only ever been using this.
Which means we don't need a third tank.
We've got it, we might as well use it.
Any words?
Well, I know we're not finished, but that was a lot easier than I anticipated. So it's going to be a lot more long-winded.
Does it make you need to use the facilities?
No, it doesn't, no. But
strong bladder, that
So
man.
how long do you reckon?
Half an hour.
Okay.
10 minutes. I've changed my mind.
What?
10 minutes.
It'll be 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be 10 minutes. Well, we'll time it. I'm getting midge. The sun's gone in, so the midges are coming out. Right, we'll come back in.
10 minutes.
No, it'll be half an hour. These are dividing rods.
Yeah.
Did you know you left them up here?
No.
Could you tell me, you know, where we've got to connect?
Would you like me to reconnect it so you know exactly how much you've got
No.
to play with?
I don't think that's going to work. Right. Where's this here? Where's that going to be pointing from your point of view?
Well, we're going to have to move the whole thing again anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I know, but I just want this in its place. So I want this in its place as well.
Well, I think that the second tank is in its place now.
Well, it's still not fully on the platform.
Well, it can come forward this way, right?
Yeah, but it's still not going to be... That's why I'm asking you where it's going to sit. Right, well, that's not going any further anyway. See, that's not good.
No, you just need to shove it in.
No, it's you can't see from there. You've got no idea how awkward this is. Well, that was a little bit more work than we anticipated, wasn't it?
I can hear it filling. Is the hooze open this time? That.
Is what?
The hooze.
What about it?
Is it open?
Yeah, just check it. We'll check it before I go, but yeah. Well, this is filling like crazy now, so this is going to be full. I would say this is going to take 2 or 3 hours. My God. It's really pouring in now.
Going to show everyone.
I'm not going to. I can't move myself.
Okay, never mind.
I've got to come all the way down there to get the camera. But it's not now. The other pressure we don't get out of our taps.
Yeah.
Times that by 3 or 4. That's what's now coming out of this. I told you this is the best time to do it because of how these burns are running. But we need water purification tablets.
Yes, we do.
So once this is filled, whenever we want to, we could just connect this without manipulating any of these now. Because you've got the water connection process in your head, I haven't.
Yeah, we don't need to manipulate them anymore. We just need to add another tap like that to the bottom of that one. Which isn't too terribly difficult.
Well, this is going big guns now, so that's the end of that. It's about 2 inches, not on, but it's on enough.
Happy?
Am I happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. What, is that it?
That's it.
Now we were going over to the Cave of Shoes, which is episode 59.
Full of, well, full of old shoes. Look. Can you see? See up at the back there?
How bizarre. Well, I've obviously, in my time, bought and sold a lot of shoes, especially Victorian and Edwardian.
Well, they're a pair, aren't they? They're hobnail boots. And these
Hang on, are they a pair? Oh, I don't know if they are. Oh, they might be, yeah.
and these are ladies' boots. These are, look how nice those were. I would wear those.
Will you put a link to it? Because obviously this is relevant to what he was going to say. And we were going to just do a brief update about the Cave of Shoes. I don't know what you found out or what conclusion you've come to.
Well, it's from partially from looking into it and partially from some of the comments that, so this was a tradition all over the UK that people find shoes in the strangest places in old buildings, under floorboards and in walls and things like that. And it's thought it's something to do with the fact that old shoe leather would mould itself to the shape of your foot and essentially retain some of your essence. That's what they think was the superstition. So when a person died or when shoes were worn out, they got put into these strange places. But obviously the Cave of Shoes isn't a house, but it's known as a spiritual midden. This is where you go, ooh.
Well, we were going to walk over there, but because your knee has taken a turn for the worse because of the stupid cat jumping on it, we can't walk down there. So we could have showed them. So I'm going to cut footage in with this. They've already probably been singing it. But yeah.
Well, the other thing is you said that all the heels were ripped off, didn't you?
There's no heels on any of them.
And another thing another theory or memory or whatever it is that's out there is that because your essence was retained in these shoes once you passed away, they didn't want you coming back and walking the earth. So they ripped off the heels so that you couldn't walk the earth again in the shoes. But another theory is that they kept them in spiritual middens away from the house so that witches and demons would be attracted to that spot rather than coming to your house. It's all very...
It's all very superstitious for like Christian people, isn't it, really?
Yeah, they were superstitious, but I don't know if they were predominantly Catholic or not. I think it's quite superstitious.
So, have we got a conclusion then on the Cave of Shoes?
It's a spiritual midden. That's what it's called.
It's nice. Because at one point, it's funny you should say that because I was thinking We should take a pair of those boots, the best preserved ones, and just restore them. You know, not completely, just so you could display them. But that's like taking grave goods, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of is. It's like, I think it'd be wrong to take it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't. It's something that I felt, nah, I shouldn't really be doing that. Leave them where they are. That's where they belong. So, well, that's an interesting update. Thank you, Professor, Doctor
Alice Roberts.
Yeah.
Britain is my historic times.
Don't take the piss out of Alice Roberts.
Sorry. We might have a trailer. Murray,
Oh, I thought we finished.
our friend from Peebles, where we used to live in that, who was, I think was it last year that he was man of the year of the town?
No, this is new to me.
It was in a newspaper. It was in the Chippy. It was in Jim Jack's, and it was in the newspaper. I'm pretty sure.
Is that so? That's a people should news or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It was man of the year for the town. Do you think I would have ever won that?
No, I don't think you did enough for the town.
Oh, the thought just makes me cry. But
Murray,
anyway, well, that's good.
Yeah, Murray's he wrote a children's book called The Green Phoenix, which I'll put a link on the screen and in the description box to where you can buy that.
Is it called The Green Phoenix or The Green Phoenix?
The Green Phoenix.
It's because the first time you said The Green Phoenix.
It's
just people searching for it. I want to make sure that they find the right book.
Well, if you've got kids, go and get them a copy of it and read it to them, or because it's a really good story. I was really impressed with it, and it's set in Scotland, on an island. So, aye.
But you're trailing off.
Yeah,
the trailer. Exactly.
He's giving us his trailer. We just have to get it. We have to have it brought here.
Yeah, it's not. We can't. It's just too long a drive. What if that'd be about 9 hours.
There and back.
Yeah, and then we've got tide times. So I mean, it's a great little trailer. We'll put a photograph in the screen. It's an amazing little trailer.
The Americans are all watching this now, going 9 hours. What's wrong with driving 9 hours in a day? Whereas for us, we're like, it's too far. We're going to have to stay the night.
Yeah. Well, there are other things that we could do, but we've got no one to look after the sheep, so one of us always has to be here.
Yeah. Maybe couple it with a trip to see some friends, to see Mum, to see friends down that way.
Yeah, well, that's getting cut off. Not talking about your mother. You're going to paint up a sign for the front of the cabin.
I am.
Which has now been rechristened the Shed of Doom. And we're going to put on it, I knew you wouldn't be able to remember.
Greater Grumpton.
No, the Shed of Doom, structure of scientific interest. Now, yeah, it's going to be a long sign.
Especially because it needs all the dots in between.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to put it on the front. We'll put it on, write it on one of those, paint it on one of those planks, and then we're just going to put it on the front. And it'll fit up there perfectly. I'll just pull up those boards down, just put it along the front.
Okay.
Maybe we should bitumen it first though, so it keeps its integrity, and then you've got a black background to paint on. Okay,
I'll get on that.
I want it like acid green. I want it luminous. I want them to be able to see it from Cornwall when they look in the binoculars.
Yeah, just the exact colour that the Highland Council won't like.
Yes. I love the Highland Council. Do you love the Highland Council?
I love the Highland Council.
I love them. I love the Highland Council.
I'm glad I pay them all my council tax for collecting our bins.
Well, that's something to look forward to, isn't it? I know you don't have much to look forward to these days, but at least you've got something to look forward to there.
You're such a wind-up merchant.